a day hiking pack review you don't want to miss. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, if you're new to my channel, I'm Steve, and I take you on hikes to see awesome waterfalls, scenic vistas, mountains, rivers, and lakes, and I also give gear reviews as well. So if you're interested, I want you to smash that subscribe button below. So a while back, I did a video on why I prefer running hydration packs when I go day hiking. And I featured this guy, the Camelbak Ultra Pro Vest. Now, if you've seen any of my hiking videos, then you've seen me wear this pack. There is not a day hike I go on without wearing this pack. Now, because Camelbak came out with a newer version of the Ultra Pro, and they're no longer making this version anymore, I decided to pick up the newer version and do a full in-depth review. Now, I'm not sponsored by Camelbak, nor did they send me this pack to do a review. I bought this at full price, so I get to say whatever I want. As usual with my reviews, I'm going to be going over the specs and features, my likes and dislikes, price, and final thoughts. So, is the Camelbak Ultra Pro Vest the best hiking day pack you can and should get? Let's find out. First off, the vest comes in 3 sizes to help give you a more custom fit depending on your chest size. I got a size medium, which fits a 32 to 40 chest. The fabric of the Ultra Pro is a soft and padded 3D micro mesh nylon material. The Ultra Pro has dual adjustable sternum straps. Now the lower strap is stretchy to better adapt to your moving body. And the upper and lower strap can easily be moved up or down to get a more customized fit. Now, when you buy the pack, it includes 2 collapsible quick stow flasks. The flasks are 17 ounces, which is 500 milliliters. On the right side, in front of the pocket where you would stow your flask, you have a stretch mesh pocket, and this can hold your nutrition gels, nutrition bars, keys, buff, or any other small item. Now, staying on the right side, above the pocket where you would stow your flask, you have another stretch mesh pocket. This pocket is also good to store your nutrition gels. In this case, I'm demonstrating with some ketchup and mustard packets. Also your keys or other small items. Moving to the left side of the pack, above the pocket where you would stow your flask, you have a water-resistant phone pocket. And inside this pocket, you have another smaller pocket, which looks like it would be good for storing extra batteries if you need to do so. Moving to the back of the pack, you have a nice loop here to hang your pack, and you have a large envelope pocket that is compatible with a 1.5 liter water bladder. The pack has dual openings where you can run the tube over either shoulder. Now, when you buy the pack, it does not come with the 1.5 liter bladder. It comes with the 2 17-ounce flasks. But if you decide to use the bladder and not the flask, then you have 2 more large pockets to store whatever gear you may want to take with you. But if you do have a 1.5 liter water bladder and you want to use the flask, that gives you 2.5 liters of water that you can carry using this pack. That should be plenty of water for one person for a day hike. Now, if you don't use a water bladder like myself, where I just like to use the flask, then you're left with a huge storage space for more gear. For instance, you can store your rain jacket in here if you think it's going to rain, food, even a book with you. Whatever you want to store in here, you have a lot more space without the water bladder. Now, for all of those who use trekking poles when you hike, the Ultra Pro has trekking pole holders, which is a nice, convenient feature on this pack. Now, continuing with the features on the back of the pack, in front of your large envelope pocket where you would store your bladder or other large gear, in front you have another large compartment to store more gear. So this would be a great spot, for instance, if you want to store your gloves. You have your buff, you can put your buff back there. You can store your headlamp if you think you're going to be hiking late, or even you can put a first aid kit back there if that's what you want to take with you on your hike. So in the back of the pack, you have 2 large storage options. Now, moving to the side of the pack, we're not even done yet with the storage options, because each side contains 2 stretch mesh pockets. Again, these pockets are great. For example, you can store your headlamp, your nutrition bars, keys, and even your gloves. So this pack just screams storage. Now, I want to go over another really nice feature. If you have a lot of gear in the back pocket and you think that there may be a chance that something may fall out, well, they got you covered. They put a little piece of plastic right there, and they also have this loop right here. And what you would do, you just slide this loop under this piece of plastic, and the top part is now locked down. So nothing will fall out if you are concerned about that. So that is a really nice little feature they added in case you're worried about your stuff falling out. The pack also comes with a whistle, and I just leave that in the upper right mesh pocket. And finally, you have a few attachment loops, one on each shoulder and one in the back. Now that I've gone over the specs and features of the new version of the Ultra Pro, let's talk about weight. Now, with any new version, whether it's trail runners or packs, it's nice to see if they went lighter on the newer version. And indeed, the newer version is lighter. The old version is 6 ounces. The newer version is now just 5 ounces. So this is a super light pack with all the storage options that you're getting. Let's talk about durability. Now, I've taken the new version of the pack out a couple times already, and no problems at all. Now, with the older version, I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of miles on this pack. I've been using this pack for a few years now, and It still looks almost brand new. So I have no issues or concerns with the durability. You know what you're getting with a Camelbak brand. Now let's get into my likes and dislikes. First, weight. I love how lightweight this pack is. By being so lightweight, it's going to make you more comfortable, which in turn will make your hike more enjoyable. My second like, storage. This pack just has a crazy amount of storage options. This will easily hold all of your day hiking gear. So even if you're a novice hiker and you like to carry items such as a first aid kit, maybe bring some extra layers of clothing, maybe a rain jacket because you think it's going to rain, this pack will be able to hold all of that gear. So in other words, if you're a hiker that likes to carry things just in case, this pack will be able to carry that. Plus, you'll be able to carry water as well. Moving on to my third like of the Camelbak Ultra Pro is comfort. I mean, I just absolutely love how form-fitting this pack is. Most of the time, I barely even notice that I'm wearing a pack at all. This is how the pack is designed. It's designed to feel so form-fitting that you barely even feel like you're wearing anything. Now, a huge difference between this pack and other traditional hiking packs and even other running hydration packs is the side mesh panel, which really helps to get that form fit compared to other packs that have just this strap on the side. So the Ultra Pro Hydration Pack, definitely the most comfortable pack I have ever worn. Now for my dislikes. After hiking countless miles in my older version of the Ultra Pro and already after a few hikes in the newer version, 0 dislikes. Simple as that. Now let's talk about price. The Camelbak Ultra Pro Vest costs $120 and it is worth every penny. In my opinion, this is a steal. Other quality hydration vests from brands such as Solomon, Ultimate Direction, Nathan, Ultraspire cost more than $120. But if you're on a budget, the good news is that even though Camelbak doesn't make the older version anymore, doesn't mean that other outfitters don't have this in stock. I've seen this online for sale for under $100, and I've even seen this for half the price at $60. Now, the older version is not that much different from the newer version. So if you can pick up the older version at $60, wow, what an absolute deal. Now, if you want to know more about the older version, I'll leave a link to the video I did on this down below so you can get more further details. But in my opinion, they are very, very similar. So if you can pick up the older version in your size, that is a great deal. For my final thoughts on the Camelbak Ultra Pro Hydration Vest, this is hands down the best hiking day pack you can get. This will be, I promise you, the biggest game changer you can make when you go day hiking. Everything from comfort to storage to weight, this pack has it all. This pack definitely can and should be your next day hiking pack. All right, guys, that is it for the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of it. So if you're currently looking for a new hiking day pack, or you're just tired of the one that you're using now, then I highly recommend the Camelbak Ultra Pro Hydration Vest. I know for me, it has been one of the biggest game changers when I go day hiking, and I know it'll be for you too as well. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button to see great hikes and more gear reviews, and I'll see you next week. Take care.